Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Today, we're just going to explore a little simple movement, little gentle movement, probably specifically for the neck and shoulders. And then we'll do maybe a restorative or two just to continue to ground ourselves. So come and find a comfortable seat. I'm sitting on two blankets, and anytime you can elevate the hips higher than the knees, it makes the shape more comfortable. And who couldn't use a little comfort in their lives? If you're going to sit in simple cross-legged shape, you might put the right shin in front of the left and see if you can get the heels underneath the knees. And maybe just rock side to side a little bit as you settle into your seat, whatever seat you decide is most comfortable for you today, right? Ideally, it's a seat that you could sit in, excuse me, for a period of time. Go ahead and take the heels of your hands, and with the heels of the hands at the very tops of the thighs, gently depress the tops of the thighs and externally rotate them. Rock side to side a little. Slide the hands toward the knees, excuse me, towards the middle of the thigh, and externally rotate the thighs if you're trying to unscrew a lid off a jar. Then slide the hands to the very tip of the inner knee and imagine that you want to depress the knee down, but more importantly, you want to slide it forward. So it's as if the thighs reach out of the body. Hollow the belly and slide side to side just a tiny little bit. Can you imagine a buoyancy in your upper chest? And pause. So we'll check in with the body once we find our comfortable seat, and give yourself as much time as you need to allow that. Now just let the hands drape on the knees. The fingers face the floor. The palms of the hands are hollow. Imagine, pretend, visualize that the baby toe sides of your feet become broad and heavy, and that the thighs stream out of the body, but they also coil up and underneath the body like a spring or a slinky. They become the foundation, the pedestal from which the spine levitates up and out of the groundedness of the legs. Now, as you might sway side to side just a little bit, become aware of your sitting bones or your ischium bones, those little knobs at the base of your hips, and find them. Become aware of the tip of the tailbone and imagine it like a taproot as it descends down and into the earth. So there's a real grounding nature that occurs. And then the spine almost naturally extends up and out of the bowl of the pelvis. And it's as if each vertebra naturally stacks by design in this vertebral column. And then the head, it just kind of floats at the very top. The head, imagine the head is the last vertebra of the spine. Now, without over efforting, and it's just bringing attention to the shoulders, just gently roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Become aware of the shoulder blades on the back body and imagine that they naturally slide down the back body and then gently away from the midline of the body. So the upper back domes. It's as if it's a turtle shell. Take the left hand, the left mitten hand, and with the webbing between the left thumb and the left index finger, go ahead and put that in the left hip crease and just gently depress the left hip crease. Extend the right arm up towards the ceiling, and with the right hand, just gently touch the left temple. And as you anchor the left side body, let the gentle weight of the right hand drag the right ear up and over the right shoulder. So although you're lengthening left side neck, you're really thinking more about sliding the right ear into the right elbow crease. And you're just using the gentle weight of the right hand to help make that happen. You might tuck the chin a little, you might lift the chin a little, right? So while it's somewhat passive, it's not static. You're searching for tiny little bits of space in the left side neck. You release the hand, pause. Take the right hand, the webbing between the thumb and the index finger, put it in the right hip crease and depress it as you anchor the right side body. Extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. Take the left fingers, bring them to the right temple, and with the gentle weight of the hand, lengthen the left ear over the left shoulder, directing the left ear towards the left elbow. Lengthening right side neck. You might shake the head no, you might shake the head yes, but it's a gentle movement. Don't overdo. You're not looking to, enable any chiropractic adjustment in your neck. And breathe easy. Terrific. Release the left hand and let the head just float back to neutral. Hands back on the thighs, ground the legs, and just, shake the head no, shake the head yes. Drop the left ear to the left side, drop the right ear to the right side, and then just kind of move the head easily. Move the head easily. Terrific. Extend the arms towards the center of the room, palms face each other. And now interlace the fingers together, palms face the chest. Draw the interlaced fingers back towards the chest and then turn them to the center of the room. Let the thumbs touch. Extend the arms to the center of the room. Now put your chin on your chest. Stick your buttocks out a little bit, lift your chest a little bit. And on an inhalation, start to sweep the arms up and overhead, but maybe pause at about 50%. So maybe project the arms towards the center of the room initially. Continue to broaden the baby toe sides of the feet, and with gentle weight, depress the knees. And as you stick the buttocks out, hollow the belly, and slide the rib cage into the reach of the arms, the chest might lift more, the arms might extend more, and then you might frame the head with the arms, and then you might lean back and look up at the thumbs. Terrific. Just swing the arms to the side and pause. Lean back and put the left shin in front of the right. Rock side to side. See if you can get the heels under the knees. Yep. Take the hands, the heels of the hands to the fronts of the knees, gently depress the thighs and just rake them forward. Extend the arms towards the center of the room. Interlace the fingers together again with the opposite index finger on top. Draw the palms towards the chest. Put your chin on your chest. Turn the palms to the front of the room. And from the groundedness of the legs, lengthen the spine. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin, and extend the arms up towards the ceiling, maybe framing the head with the arms. If it's cranky in any way, soften the elbows. Make it easier on the shoulders. If you feel a restriction in the neck, don't go so far. If you feel like there's more of an openness in the side chest and the mobility of the shoulders, you just draw the elbow crease towards each other. Feel the shoulder blades almost slather onto the upper back, which creates a little bit more of a back bend as you lift the chest, lift the chin, and look at the thumbs. Nice. Bring the arms to the side and pause. Rock side to side a little bit. Move the shoulders around a little bit. Nice. Extend the arms towards the front of the room again. Now interlace all the fingers together and point the thumbs to the front of the room and turn the elbow crease to the ceiling. As you put your chin on your chest, The buttocks slides out, the belly hollows, the chest lifts, the arms lift, the chin lifts, and you're shimmying the sideways long as you lean back and just look up at the thumbs. Now remember, the clasp is easy, right? It's just a direction. You're not forcing the shoulders. It's almost from the length of the spine and the lift of the chest that allows the arms to go overhead. And then split the arms, come down to the side. Rock side to side a little bit. Lean back, put the right shin in front of the left. Slide the heels under the knees. Right? You're just looking for, as best as you're able, a really stable and secure platform from which the spine then grows up and out of the body. Extend the left arm to the front of the room and take it across the body. Don't force it, just take it across the body any amount. And then take the right elbow crease and hook the left elbow. And instead of trying to drag the left arm to the chest, can you drag the left arm across the body? So let the left shoulder blade roll away from the midline of the body. See where my right hand is? Pretend that the left shoulder blade drags into the left shoulder. And that's what takes the arm across the body. Pause. Shimmy your spine a little bit. So once you find the shape, find movement within the shape. Go ahead and release. Extend the right arm forward without the hands, take it across the body. So that's already like the natural mobility that I have in this side, right? So I want to find a little more space. So I'll just hook the left elbow crease to the right elbow and then drag the arm across the body as if I'm trying to reach something with my right arm. Try to roll the right shoulder down. Don't allow it to hike up. And then drag the right shoulder blade into the reach of the right fingers. You might twist a little bit, but try to keep the shoulder square to the hips. Terrific. And then release. Rock side to side a little bit. Let the head bob. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Let the right ear come to the right shoulder. Let the left ear come to the left shoulder. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Now take the hands, the heels of the hands, and put them at the very front of the knees. And while you're going to depress the knees, it's more about shoveling the knees forward. So the knees go down, but more importantly, they go forward. And as you do that, you hollow your belly, you put your chin on the chest, and you dome your upper back. So the heels of the hands push down, they rake forward. The buttocks rolls under the body, the belly hollows, and the upper back domes as the chin comes to the chest, and you just rock side to side. Keep the hands as they are, but now stick the buttocks out, lift the chest up, and don't drop the head, but lift the chin towards the ceiling. On an exhale, tuck the tail, hollow the belly, chin to chest, upper back domes. On an inhale, buttock sticks out, chest lifts, chin lifts, gaze drops. Exhale, tuck the tail, hollow the belly, chin to chest. Inhale, stick the buttocks out, lift the chest, lift the chin, drop the gaze, and pause. And then just kind of shimmy side to side a little bit. It's not a big movement, right? The hands can be together in front of the body. It's as if you're hula hooping. Yep. Take the right hand, put it in the right hip crease, extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. Lengthen left side waist. Bend the left elbow and put the left hand behind the head. With the right hand, take the left elbow and draw it towards the midline of the body and frame the head with the arms. Now shimmy side to side. Imagine that the spine is like seagrass and it lengthens up and into the crown of the head. Now those hip creases that you've been depressing all morning, keep doing that and reach the elbows up and away from them. So you want to imagine that you're lengthening your torso up into your elbow crease. And although you might be dragging the left elbow towards the midline of the body, it's more about lengthening it to the ceiling. Release the arms. Take the left hand, put it in the hip crease, depress the hip crease. Extend the right arm up. Bend the right elbow. The hand comes behind the head. My hand comes to my neck. Extend the left arm up, cup the elbow, drag the elbow to the midline, and pause. Stick the buttocks out, lift the chest up, lift the chin, let the back of the head depress into the forearms. And then imagine that the ribs are like an accordion and they expand and reach into the depth of the elbow crease, which drags your torso up and underneath your chin. Breathe easy. Nice. Release the arms, bring them to the side. Now, extend the left arm forward, but keep it low. Direct the left arm down towards the floor. And take it across the midline of the body just a little bit. And then take the right arm and bring it under the left. So you're like weaving the arms together. Now, as you do that, so right now, this elbow crease is facing that way. The right elbow crease is going to face the opposite wall. So they're facing opposite walls. You take them in, and ideally, you're going to hook the elbow creases. See how they cross in the middle? And then you take the palms together. Now, start with the elbows at the breastbone. So the elbows are crossed, and now the elbow points are at the breastbone. Put your chin on your chest. Let the butt roll under the body. Let the belly hollow. Glide the shoulder blades out into the reach of the shoulders so that the upper back domes. Now start to inhale, stick the buttocks out, lift the chest, start to lift the arms, and now start to reach the elbow points towards the ceiling. Lift the chest, lift the chin, and imagine that you wanted to reach the elbows up and over the head as you came towards a back bend, maybe gazing at the hands, and then come back down. Release the arms. Tent the fingers on either side and just rock side to side. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Neck and shoulders. Yep. Extend the right arm towards the center of the room, but it's lower than your shoulders. The left arm comes underneath, and the elbows almost hook in the elbow creases. And then you weave the hands together as best as you're able. Right? It's a tight clasp. Put the chin on the chest, hollow the belly, chin to chest. Now pause. Let your upper back be broad and open as if it were a cape. And as you start to inhale and stick the buttocks out, you start to lift the chest and then lift the arms and then lift the chin. Gaze up maybe at the right hand. Come towards a back bend, imagining you want to take the elbows up and over your head. And then release. And pause. Slide side to side. Let the head bobble. Let the spine move. Nice. Come off of your seat and come to all fours into a flat tabletop position. I'm going to position a blanket underneath my knees and my shin for ultimate comfort. If you don't have a blanket, you might use a towel or anything that helps you find some comfort. Come to a flat tabletop position. The heels of the hands are under the shoulders, and the knees are over the hips. On an exhalation,
Tuck the tail, hollow the belly, dome the upper back, chin to chest, and pause. Now slide back just a little bit and let the cape of your upper back drape down to the outer arm and into the reach of the pinky. Keep the chin on the chest. Let the movement originate from the pelvis. On the inhalation, start to slide the buttocks forward, then lift it, hollow the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin, but drop the gaze. Now pause. Slide forward a tiny little bit more and heavy the heels of the hands and push into and off the floor so you feel a greater lift of the chest. Try not to cut off the lower back, but hollow the belly and broaden the kidney band. Exhale, slide back, tuck the tail, chin to chest. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, slide back. And you're just trying to articulate every vertebra in the vertebral column as you slide forward and backward, looking for a little mobility in the spine. Terrific. Now pause. Extend the left leg long and come onto the ball of the left foot. Externally rotate the left thigh and align the left heel with the right heel and put the left hand on the hip and pause. Yeah, be patient. Kick the left heel back a little bit, lift the left arch a little bit, and broaden the right shin onto the floor. Now turn the right elbow crease so it faces the front of your room or your mat. It'll help roll the right shoulder under the left shoulder. Extend the arm up toward the ceiling. Turn its palm so it faces your ear, and take the arm overhead, any amount. Maybe the bicep comes to the cheek. Let the shoulder and the neck determine where the arm comes. Take the arm back up, turn the palm so it faces your hip, and then turn the palm so it faces the back body. Tuck the tail, hollow the belly, and with the back of the left hand, swipe the right kidney, maybe hook the right hip crease, and open the shoulder more. And you're breathing easy. Now gather your sitting bones, hollow your belly, slide your breastbone under your chin, and drop the left shoulder behind the body as you look toward the ceiling. Go ahead and unwind, swim the arm overhead, come back to all fours. We'll step back with the right foot now. I'm just going to change my orientation. From all fours, step back with the right foot, be on the ball of the right foot. Externally, rotate the right thigh, align the right heel with the left heel, put the right hand on the hip and pause. Broaden the left shin into the earth. Extend the right arm up towards the ceiling. Turn the arm from the top of the arm bone, turn it so the elbow crease and hand face the ear, and then take the arm overhead. Kick the right heel back and create one long continuous line from the outer right ankle to the nail bed of the right middle toe. Take the arm up, turn the palm so it faces the hip, then turn it so it faces the back body. Tuck the tail, hollow the belly, chin to chest a tiny bit. Take the back of the right hand, swipe the left kidney, maybe hook the left hip crease, and then stick the butt out a little bit, lift the chest, lift the chin, slight back bend. Drop the right shoulder behind the body, and then start to turn and look up toward the ceiling. Feel a broadness in the upper chest, a length of the collarbones. And then unwind. Take the arm up and overhead. Swim it to all fours. Now flip the toes of the feet. And from the pinky toe to the big toe, fan the toes on the floor. Look at your hands and hollow the palms of the hands, but weld the knuckles to the earth. Put the chin on the chest, slide the buttocks back a little bit, and then lift the hips and straighten the knees as you come towards downward facing dog. Let the hands and the feet be parallel initially. And now bend the knees a little bit, but pigeon toe the feet. And imagine that the thighs spiral in towards each other, and that automatically hollows your pelvic belly and brings your core online. Now gently roll the weight to the pinky side of the hand, but heavy the heel of the hand. And remember, you're wearing this cape like Superman or Superwoman, so your upper back is broad. We're trying, whenever we can, to recreate the natural curves of the spine. Now, lift the head just a little bit and cast the gaze forward. You might look at the thumbs. Resist the urge to go forward as you depress the heels to the earth. Find the back of the heel and push it down. Find the front of the heel, lift it up. The big toe mound and the baby toe mound weld to the earth as the toes radically extend out of the feet. Draw up powerfully on your quads and gather your sitting bones. Legs are on line 100%. You're pushing into and off the floor as if you're pushing something away from yourself. So the energy of the shape is back and up. You'd like to feel more weight in the heel of the foot than the heel of the hand. You might rock side to side just a little bit. Keep rolling the shoulder blades to the outer shoulders as if you're trying to flare your lats. Bend the knees, come to all fours. Pause. Extend the right leg straight back beyond the ball of the foot. Externally rotate the thigh. Put the right hand on the right hip. Swim the arm up and then overhead. Reach the arm up, turn the palm to the back body. Swipe the kidney or hook the hip crease. Roll the chest open more. Release the arm, take it overhead. Bring it to the floor. Flip the toes of the feet, downward facing dog. Bring the knees to the floor. We're stepping back with the left foot. I'm changing my orientation. Back with the left leg. Externally rotate the thigh. Swim the arm up and overhead. Take the arm up. Back of the hand swipes the kidney. Maybe it hooks the hip crease. Say that 3 times fast. Roll the chest open. Unwind. Come to all fours. Flip the toes, chin to chest, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk the feet to the face. Try not to lift the head too much as you come to a standing forward fold. Perch the fingers on the floor alongside the feet and bend the knees. Let the head dangle. Now gently rock forward and backward as you imagine that your upper body slides down the length of the thigh. Then pause in center. Find the back of the heel and the front of the heel. Ground them. The big toe mound and the baby toe mound. Heavy them. Perched up on your finger pads, let the weight gently come forward of the ankle. As the head drops heavier, the hips lift and the legs straighten into a standing forward fold. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Slide the fingers forward about 14 inches, lengthen the spine. Stick the buttocks out, lift the chest up, lift the chin, gaze forward. Extended Uttanasana. Extended wide, extended, standing, forward fold. Bend the knees a tiny bit. Slide the hands back. Drop the head, lift the hips, straighten the legs. Bend the knees again. Take the heels of the hands to the rear waistband. and depress the rear waistband. You're really looking for the top of the thigh. If you could pretend that you would put the heel of your hand on the top of the thigh, you'd push it down. Now gather the sitting bones, compact the hips. Don't straighten the legs, but push down into the feet, and that lifts your upper body to stand, and then the legs straighten almost automatically. Nice. Come to the center of your mat, and we'll stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. And we'll go through it just a little bit to completely occupy the body. Find the circumference of your foot and imagine you're painting it to the floor. Soften the knees a little bit, but draw powerfully on your quads. Find the tip of the tailbone and pretend like water, the tip of the tailbone just pours down to the front of the heel. Take the hands to the hips and just gently depress the outer hip down as you slide the side waist up into the depth of the armpit. Take the thumbs to the armpit chest and gently lift the armpit chest. Without overdoing, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let the shoulder blades just naturally slide down the back. Don't over effort to do that. Keep the thumbs where they are, keep the elbows where they are, and then just drop the lower arm open so that the elbow crease and the palm of the hand face the front of the room. Level the chin with the floor, float the crown of the head to the ceiling, and pause. Now imagine, pretend, visualize you can find the midline of the body from the inner ankle to the inner knee, to the space between the pubic bone and the tailbone, up the front of the spine, through the roof of the mouth, and out the crown of the head. And the body now just suspends itself around that midline. Be there for just a breath or two. Keep the elbows where they are. Float the hands together in front of the chest. Let there be space between the palms. Imagine the skull like a buoy floats up and off the top of the spine. As often as you can and as many times as you can, become aware of your breath throughout the day. Thank you for joining me on this gentle exploration of our shoulders and neck. Namaste. Thank you.